Hey guys, it's Rich, the floating island guy, the floating private island guy, I guess you could call me. Well, if you've watched my videos, you know I'm really into floating islands offshore as a way for humans to. It's really it can start as a luxury product, but there's kind of an underlying idea that it would really allow all of humans to expand. But hey, that's in the far distant future. A lot of times I just try to think about how people could use the idea as a luxury product and as a luxury experience, even in our own time and not like in the far future. And I happened on this idea. I see that I seen this when I was looking around YouTube. When I was thinking about how would people really be able to get to and from their seastead or their floating island um, offshore. How could you do that without it being too slow, too rough, too costly? Um, you know, it's just existing boats are so loud. Oh, and so loud. Oh gosh. So check this out. I found this idea and I'm like, wow, this would be the best way to get back and forth to your floating private island. Check this out.
Capacity of 30 people. The height of foils means around 12 knots, the boat will start to lift above the surface, and around 16 knots, you're completely above the surface. It actually.
Yeah, so this model gets hydrofoiling at about 16 knots. I'm not sure what that is in miles per hour, but they're roughly similar, to be honest with you. Um, so 16 knots, call it somewhere around the 15 to 20 miles an hour range. And as you can see, this thing lifts completely out of the water by itself when you get up to speed. And this particular model can hold, I think, 30 people. But they also have other models that are smaller, private. So I was going to switch over and show you those, but just check out this one for a moment.
Reduces the energy consumption by about 80%. It also means that we create no wake. It won't disturb the shoreline in a way that a traditional ferry.
Look how smooth that is. Oh my gosh. Just imagine like riding along in that. Oh my gosh. That is just butter. That's like butter. That's smooth. On a roll.
The region of Stockholm has chosen to deploy the P12 on a pilot route between Ekerö, the fastest growing island suburb, and the city center. On this 15-kilometer stretch, the P12 will cut travel times in half for commuters, thanks to the speed exemption in the city center.
There's no wake. Look at that.
It's quite close to Stockholm, but it's quite poorly connected in the sense that there's a lot of traffic on the roads. The current best alternative today by public transport is taking approximately an hour. So with our 30-minute trip today, we proved that it's possible to have a much faster connection.
All right. Oh, let me show you this one. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So that last one is called the P12 by Candela. And this one is the Navier N30. So that other video is 2 years ago, but here's one that's newer. And I know that this lady is the CEO and the lady who started this company, Navier.
My name is Sampriti Bhattacharya, and I'm the founder and CEO
What's going on?
of Navier. We went from sketch to getting production vessels to customer hands in 3 years.
I can't hear it, but I bet you can.
The longest range electric boat, and we delivered the longest range electric boat. That's a 75 nautical miles range.
I'll turn that off. Okay, so watch this. Oh my gosh. You know, this one has stuff sticking straight up. They had another model that didn't look like. I think that's kind of ugly, but I mean, I bet it's very practical. What a gorgeous boat, though, otherwise. All right, let's skip ahead and see if we can see this thing running at speed. Oh my gosh, here she is driving the boat. I want to see this thing ripping through the water, to be honest with you. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Short little clip. Okay, here's the one I've seen before I really like. How about that one? This one? Try this one. Oh, here it is. Ripping through the water with the waves. Okay, here's the one on the left. Bouncing around. Dude's got this wind in his hair. You know. Ashley Vance. Didn't that guy interview Elon Musk? Holy smokes. God, look how smooth that is. And the other one is bouncing around, jumping up and down. Oh my gosh. So obviously that is the way to go. If you, oh, whoa. Oh, boobs bouncing in my head. So obviously this is the way the new way to go if you are just trying to commute to and from a floating private island that's, say, maybe 10, 15, 20, maybe even 30 miles offshore. This electric hydrofoil idea. I mean, because you can charge it on either end while you're, doing your business wherever you went, and it has enough range to go a full, out and back, or from the seastead to the shore and back, so you should have charging on either end, and you plug it in while you're on, off the boat, and it's just the perfect solution. I mean, we've never seen anything like it. I've been following seasteading since 2009. This is clearly the way to go. All right, let me know what you think.